Creative Minds by Howard Gardner is a deep exploration of the nature of creativity through the lives and achievements of 7 extraordinary individuals. Gardner, known for his work on multiple intelligences, seeks to uncover what makes some individuals capable of groundbreaking innovations that transform their fields and reshape cultural or intellectual landscapes. The book serves as both a psychological analysis of creativity and a narrative journey through the personal histories of Sigmund Freud, Albert Einstein, Pablo Picasso, Igor Stravinsky, T.S. Eliot, Martha Graham, and Mahatma Gandhi. These individuals, each from distinct disciplines, represent Gardner's effort to understand how creativity operates across different domains of human endeavor. Gardner begins by establishing a framework for creativity, which he sees as the ability to solve problems or create products that are novel and valuable within a cultural context. He emphasizes that creativity is not solely an innate gift but emerges from a dynamic interaction between the individual, the domain, and the field. The individual brings personal attributes such as cognitive abilities, personality traits, and life experiences. The domain consists of the structured body of knowledge in a specific field, such as physics or art. The field represents the community of experts, critics, and institutions that evaluate, validate, and disseminate creative work. Gardner's analysis highlights how creativity thrives in this intersection, requiring not only an innovative mind but also a receptive cultural environment. The book's core lies in the detailed biographies of 7 figures whose creativity revolutionized their respective domains. Gardner begins with Sigmund Freud, whose work in psychoanalysis fundamentally altered our understanding of the human mind. Freud's creativity was deeply rooted in his ability to synthesize diverse observations into cohesive theories about the unconscious, repression, and human behavior. His willingness to challenge societal taboos and his persistence in refining his theories despite criticism exemplify the resilience often necessary for creative breakthroughs. Gardner explores Freud's methodological innovations, such as free association and dream analysis, as well as the controversies surrounding his ideas, particularly their reliance on introspection and subjective interpretation. Albert Einstein represents the creative spirit in science, where abstract thinking and theoretical innovation converge. Gardner examines how Einstein's thought experiments, such as imagining himself riding alongside a beam of light, led to the formulation of the theory of relativity. This groundbreaking work challenged and ultimately replaced Newtonian physics, redefining humanity's understanding of space, time, and gravity. Gardner emphasizes Einstein's independence, his disdain for rote learning, and his intuitive grasp of mathematical principles, which allowed him to conceptualize ideas that were often ahead of empirical evidence. Einstein's ability to balance imaginative leaps with rigorous logic serves as a model of scientific creativity. Pablo Picasso, the creative genius of visual art, demonstrates how mastery of a domain can lead to its reinvention. Gardner explores Picasso's early classical training and his subsequent rejection of traditional techniques in favor of radical experimentation. Picasso's creation of Cubism, in collaboration with Georges Braque, disrupted centuries of representational art by fragmenting space and perspective. Gardner traces Picasso's restless innovation, from his blue and rose periods to his later works, arguing that his ability to absorb and reinterpret influences, from African masks to modern industrialization, was central to his creativity. Picasso's career illustrates how personal experiences, such as the trauma of war, often intersect with artistic vision to produce transformative work. In music, Igor Stravinsky emerges as a pioneer who redefined compositional techniques and performance. Gardner delves into Stravinsky's development of polytonality, dissonance, and rhythmic complexity, particularly in works like The Rite of Spring. The infamous premiere of this ballet, which caused a riot due to its radical departure from traditional aesthetics, exemplifies the cultural resistance that often accompanies creative innovation. Gardner examines Stravinsky's ability to adapt and evolve, shifting from Russian folk influences to neoclassicism and eventually surrealism, showcasing the iterative nature of creative mastery. T.S. Eliot, the literary innovator, exemplifies creativity in poetry and drama. Gardner analyzes how Eliot's landmark poem The Waste Land combined fragmented narratives, multilingual references, and mythological allusions to capture the disillusionment of the post-World War I era. Eliot's work reflects his deep engagement with literary tradition and his ability to transform it, blending influences from Dante to the Bhagavad Gita. Gardner also explores Eliot's personal struggles with identity, faith, and mental health, suggesting that his creativity was fueled by an ongoing quest for meaning and coherence in a fragmented world. In dance, Martha Graham stands as a revolutionary figure who redefined movement and expression. Gardner recounts Graham's rejection of classical ballet's rigid forms in favor of a more grounded and emotionally raw style. Her choreography, marked by angular movements and intense physicality, sought to convey the depth of human emotion and experience. Gardner highlights her innovative use of music, costume, and stage design, as well as her commitment to exploring themes like identity, mythology, and modernity. Graham's lifelong dedication to her craft and her willingness to push boundaries illustrate the perseverance required for creative breakthroughs. Finally, Gardner turns to Mahatma Gandhi, whose creativity lay in the domain of social and political change. Gandhi's concept of nonviolent resistance, or satyagraha, revolutionized political activism and inspired movements for civil rights and independence worldwide. Gardner examines how Gandhi's philosophical insights, shaped by diverse influences ranging from Hinduism to Tolstoy, were translated into practical strategies for mobilizing mass movements. Gandhi's ability to communicate his vision, adapt his tactics, and maintain moral authority underscores the unique challenges of creativity in leadership and social transformation. Gardner concludes by reflecting on commonalities among these creative figures. Each of them demonstrated a profound mastery of their domain, coupled with an ability to question and transcend its conventions. They shared traits such as curiosity, resilience, and the courage to defy societal norms. Yet, their creativity was also shaped by their contexts, cultural, historical, and personal, which provided both opportunities and constraints. Gardner emphasizes that creativity is not a solitary act but a complex interplay between individual agency and collective systems. Creative Minds offers an inspiring and insightful exploration of how extraordinary individuals reshape the boundaries of human achievement. By dissecting the lives and works of Freud, Einstein, Picasso, Stravinsky, Eliot, Graham, and Gandhi, Gardner not only illuminates the mechanisms of creativity but also celebrates its transformative power across disciplines and cultures.